ain't getting sleep around here.
Mama, Mommy.
I said, shut your trap, Molly.
Stop shouting at the poor kid. She did nothing to ya.
She's keeping you awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
You want to make something out of it?
How about I make a pancake out of you? Oh my goodness, now they're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness. Down, all of ya. Go back to sleep. It's all right, Molly. Annie's here. It was my mama, Annie. We was riding on the ferry boat, and she was holding me up to sail the big ships, and then I couldn't find her no more. Look, it was only a dream, honey. Now you've got to go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock. Annie, read me a note. Again? Please? Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We will be back to get her soon.
We have left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half, so that when we come back for her, you will know that she's our baby.
Oh my goodness, now they're laughing. All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out? Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got them. I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be stringing his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young. Betcha they're smart. Bet they collect things like ashtrays and art.
Betcha they're good.
Why shouldn't they be?
Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, baby.
at you.
And give you the paddle. I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay, I'm ready. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Annie.
So long, dumbbell, and good luck.
Aha! Caught you. Get up! Get up! Turn around. I said turn around. There. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan! My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. Get up! Now, for this one's shenanigans, you'll all get down on your naughty little knees and clean this dump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Get to work.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now! Why anyone would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We hoe cotton blankets instead of full empty bellies. Instead of full, it's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? But today, don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier than putting out the fight. No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one cries when your eyes get wet and cold. From the pine, you would think this place would sing. Oh, empty belly life, rotten smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Yank your whiskers off her chin. Jab her with a safety pin. Make her drink a Mickey Finn. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to work. Strip them bags. I said get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. Merry Christmas for us. Merry Christmas, a smidge. Merry Christmas, a midge. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you, what are you doing in there?
Nothing?
Get her out of there! Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast.
Hot mush? Yuck.
No, not hot mush. Cold mush. And after your mush, you'll get to your sewing machines. There's an order of justice to finish if you have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up.
Laundry man.
Morning bundles.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not. Hey, Aggie. How's the prettiest gal south of 14th Street?
Bundles, get out of here with that laundry.
So long, gorgeous. And Merry Christmas.
Huh, you call this clean, Annie? This place is like a pigsty. Annie? Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean, run away.
But we're gonna have to pay. Gonna get our faces slapped.
Gonna get our knuckles cracked.
It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Apples, apples, 2 for a nickel.
Excuse me, sir, but can you donate an apple to the orphans picnic?
Why not? Nobody's buying them anyways.
Thanks, mister.
Say, kid, when is the orphans picnic?
Soon as I take a bite.
Apples, 3 for a nickel. You seen any stray mutts around here?
No, sir.
Good.
Then they must be running wild over to Astor Place.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and sigh. The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and sigh. The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a Miss Hannigan, you know your souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah?
Molly just threw up on it.
Little girls everywhere. I Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah.
I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. We found your one of us.
Oh, thank you, officer.
She was in one of them Hoovervilles over by the river with a bunch of bums.
They weren't bombs!
Oh, poor pumpkin. Out in the freezing cold with just that thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much again, officer.
All in the line of duty. Now, you, don't let me ever hear that you run away again from this nice lady. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. The next time you walk out that door, it'll be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always told you? Never tell a lie!
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yes?
I'm Grace Farrell, private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks? The millionaire?
Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
What sort of orphan did he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi. Capital M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I. Mississippi.
And cheerful.
Shut up. And how old?
Age doesn't really matter. Say 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot, Mr. Warbucks prefers curly-haired children.
11. Curls. I'm sorry, we don't have any orphans like that.
What about this one right here?
Annie? Oh no, you don't want her.
Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to.
You can have any orphan here, but not Annie.
Perhaps I should call the Board of Orphans.
If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
Oh boy!
Come along, Annie. Mr. Warbucks is limousine is waiting outside.
Oh boy! I can hardly believe it!
She can hardly believe it. Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of
Good afternoon, Drake. Everyone. Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
Do you really live here? Or is this a train station?
We really live here. Now, would you all come here for a moment, please? Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for Christmas. Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Annie. Hello, Annie. Hi, Annie. Nice to meet you, Annie. Hi, Annie.
Hello, Annie. Hi, Annie.
Can't take your coat, miss.
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear. Now, would you like to be first?
The floors. I'll scrub them first. Then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you don't have to do any cleaning. You're our guest. And for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have a swell time. Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Green is her best color. No blue, I think.
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Greer.
Soap, no bubbles, I think.
Inez comes in to make your bed.
Silk, no, the satin sheets, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Only took 11 hours. Grace.
Yes, sir?
Messages?
President Roosevelt wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow.
Mr. Wubbox.
All right. Good to see you all again.
Sir.
Drake, dismiss the staff. And Grace, did you get your notebook? Who is that?
This is Annie, Mr. Wubbox, the orphan who will be with us for Christmas.
That's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir, you just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Oh, I'm just Annie, Mr. Warbucks. Sir, I haven't got any last name. I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
Normal, I couldn't be either. Grace, we'll start with the figures in the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
It's her first night here, sir.
Well, Annie, I guess we'll have to do something special on your first night. Would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, Mr. Warbucks, I've never been to one.
Well, then you'll go to the Roxy, and then ice cream soda on Rumpelmayer's and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly!
Grace, forget about the dictation for tonight. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
It's just that I thought you were going to take me.
I'm afraid I'll be far too busy tonight.
Aw, gee.
Now, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks.
Oh,
when-
sure.
And when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation,
Oh, sure. I know. That's okay, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake,
Yes, sir.
get our cokes.
Aw, gee!
And Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Which car will you be watching, sir?
The Duesenberg. No, but this child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, smell those bus fumes. There's no air like the air of New York. Come on, you slowpokes. We gotta get to the Roxy before the price exchange.
NYC, the shimmer of Times Square,
The Pulse.
the beats, the drive.
You might stay at Times Square, but wow, I've come alive.
The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
NYC, the whole world keeps going. By bus, by train, you can't stay there yet. For NYC, just got here this morning. 3 bucks, 2 bags, 1 me. NYC, I give you fair warning. Up there in lines I'll be. Oh, as the Gershwins and confident hearts, the place they love the best. The California pays big for their art. Their fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse, last way I'll hide. Tonight, the why not? It's NYC. NYC, you're standing room only. You crowd, you're still the champ. Amen. For
Keep it quiet down there.
Popcorn. What do you say is popcorn? I haven't had popcorn since... Then don't fight. Girl,
not.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
On the contrary, Miss Hannigan, this needs to be signed back to the Wharf Orphans no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow.
What for?
Because Mr. Roebuck is so taken with Annie that he wants to adopt her.
Annie? The daughter of a millionaire?
The daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please? Got any more wonderful news?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Oops, pardon me, Blondie. Hi, it's this long time no see.
Rooster? They finally let you out of prison? What were you in for this time?
Some old geezer said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Why'd he say that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from,
Jersey City.
Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here.
So, who's the Blondie I bumped into when I come in? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
See? Oliver Warbucks?
Annie, one of the orphans from here, is getting adopted by him.
Crummy orphan.
Yeah, living in the lap of luxury, while the two Hannigan kids ended up on the skids. It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets Warbucks.
The little brat. It ain't fair, this your wife is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady.
To getting more bucks.
Instead of less, maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Give you one guess.
Yes!
Easy street. Easy street. Annie is the key.
Yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yeah!
Easy street. Easy street.
That's where we're gonna be.
Yes, Mr. President. No, I'm not asking you for help. I'm telling you that you've got to do something. All right, we'll talk about it on Friday. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you come here with Miss Roosevelt for supper Christmas Eve? You will? Wonderful. Goodbye, Mr. President. Grace, find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Arrived this morning.
Fine. I'm going to give to her and tell her I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the whole world.
Let's get her down there.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
No, of course not. Annie, I was born into a very poor family and both my parents died before I was 10. So I made a promise to myself. Someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
But I've lately realized something. No matter how much money you've got, if you have no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's the other day, and yesterday, except for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear and thought to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket. Here, let's take the one off him.
No! I don't want a new one.
And what is it?
This locket, my mom and dad left it when they left me at the orphanage. And a note too. They're coming back for me. I know I'm real lucky being here with you for Christmas, but the one thing I want in all the world is to find my mother and father and be like normal kids with folks of my own.
It'll be all right. I'll find them. I'll find your parents for you.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father. If he has to put everyone in his organization on the job. If he has to pull every political string there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House. Annie, give me your locket.
But, Mr. Warbucks,
I understand, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace it and find out who done it.
okay, and maybe they should have my note too.
You watch, Annie. You may be meeting your mother and father in a couple of days.
Really?
Really?
Oh boy, I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, won't be an orphan.
No, I'm looking for my folks. Because we're gonna go on the radio and tell them. So make sure you listen, okay? So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, we'll be there calling me baby, So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby,
Thank you, Annie, and welcome to America's favorite radio program, the Occident Hour of Smiles. Starring your old softie, Bert Healy. And good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice of you to drop by.
Good evening, Bertie. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about little Annie here.
Yes, Bertie. I'm now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they're Annie's parents.
Wow.
So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bertie.
Well, well, well. I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Occident. Occident, the toothpaste of the stars. That's our Boylan sisters, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie. And now, introducing Rex Harrington. Now, this is Bert Healy saying, hey ho, woman, hey, Dapper and you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be both bromely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares? or Savile Row. It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe, that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be bow brownly, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed, you're never dressed without an waist and my
This is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's boy, Bert, saying, until next week, same time, same station. Good night.
That matters.
Annie on the radio, coast to coast. She's famous.
I wish I could be on the radio.
Me too.
Who wants to be on the dumb radio?
I do. So for all the Our Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, hey ho woman, hey daffodil, you both got your stuff, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bow bromley, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row?
It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe. That matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed, though you may wear your best. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Smile, 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 darling, smile.
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing she'll be in the movies. Now get to bed. $50,000. 50,000. What I wouldn't do with $50,000.
Excuse us, ma'am. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Ma'am, was you working here about 11 years ago?
Yeah?
Well, we had terrible troubles back then and had to leave a baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
You're Annie's parents? I can hardly believe it. Where'd you say you come from again?
A little farm up in Canada where they got lots of ducks and geeses and chickens and roosters.
Rooster!
Food, Aggie, and we're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
Sis, we need your help for details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
What's in it for me?
3-way split.
Half.
Half?
Half.
Okay, 25 grand each, but we gotta do it fast. Get the money, get the kid, and get out of town.
The kid's the problem. What will we do with her afterwards?
No problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears. For good. We get the 50 grand, we'll blow this crummy town, and then Lil and Mill will meet ya.
Where? Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Annie. I've spoken to more than 1,000 people claiming to be your parents, but they're all liars and fakes.
Aw, gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
I was sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
Mr. Wolbus, this is Jessica, my special messenger from the FBI.
Ah, fine. Agent Gunderson has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
Over 90,000 remain sold.
Aw, gee.
Annie, I'm afraid the FBI doesn't think that there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents to the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You tried your best. Anyways, I guess a kid can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad.
Grace,
Yes, sir?
do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Right here.
Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Orbucks.
Now, Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration. You can have anyone in the world you want to come to it. Who would you like?
Well, I guess I'd like Miss Farrell here. And Mr. Drake. And Miss Pugh. And, well, everybody here.
Drake,
Yes, sir.
tell the staff to get spiffed up. They're going to be the guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids.
It'll be way past their bedtime now. But I'll tell you what, we'll have everyone from the orphanage over here tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too?
Why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid. Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot they never can sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue.
I don't need anything but you. Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
Not now.
that's
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas.
But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too,
I don't need anything,
anything,
anything.
I don't need anything but you.
Shirley, look, there's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, where's your mom and dad?
Mudge is the name, Ralph Mudge, and this here's the wife, Shirley.
And you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
We loved you, Annie. We had to leave you behind.
We've spoken to a great
I
many.
expect there'll be one proof of who we are. Here's our driver's license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl, Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
Ralph, look! Annie's wearing the locket.
Oh, when we left Annie at the orphanage, we left her with half a silver locket and kept the other half. Look, it fits perfectly.
Oh, thank God, Ralph. She's our Annie.
Mr. Mudge, what about the money?
Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be willing to give you whatever, sir.
You haven't heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that they're Annie's mother and father?
No, sir, but we don't want the money anyways.
On the other hand, Ralph, maybe that little pig farm up in New Jersey with $50,000, we can afford to bring Annie up right in the country.
Would you mind if Annie stayed here until tomorrow morning, Christmas? Then you could come back to pick up Annie and the check.
Whatever you prefer, sir.
Bye, Annie love.
Until tomorrow morning, honey, and then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Oops, pardon me, Blondie. Merry Christmas!
Well, this is
Wonderful news.
Drake Shipping.
Yes, sir.
We must celebrate, because we just had the most wonderful news in the world. Annie has found her mother and father. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge. Annie.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, I have the strangest feeling that I've seen that Ralph Mudge before, and that he's not who he says he is.
Then I won't give her up to for sure.
But how?
I'll find a way. I'll go straight to the top, to the President of the United States, even if he's a Democrat.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Betcha where they live is as nice as right here. Betcha my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby,
Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
You're up early too.
We've been up all night here. FBI men coming and going. And hey, did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Mr. President.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt. Annie, earlier this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned us with some very sad news. He succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents. Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, David and Margaret did.
But, Annie, your mother and father passed away a long time ago. So, you mean I'm an orphan after all?
I love you. Annie Bennett.
I love you too, Mr. Warbucks. Wait, so who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could have easily been forged, but no one knew about the locket except for us.
And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Hi, kids!
Ah, Miss Hannigan. I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here, and I know you anywheres.
Let me introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Farrell. And this is the President of the United States. And this is my brother, Trick.
Look, kids, there's presents here for all of us.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come from the FBI.
Now it all fits together.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas and all. We just come to pick up Annie and the check.
Ah, yes, of course, Mr. Mudge. The check. Here it is. $50,000. Certified.
Certified. Paid to the order of... The jig is up?
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as
Mr. Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Tip.
Louis, turn him over.
Yes, sir.
And I believe you'll find that this woman is their accomplice.
I've never seen these people till yesterday. Ah, come off it, Aggie.
Annie, tell them how good and nice I always was to you.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always taught me. Never tell a lie.
Right!
Miss Hannigan is gone for good!
And to work anymore.
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for all of us, this Christmas will be the start of a wonderful new life. A new deal. Hey,